Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your August full moon reading. The full moon is in Aquarius on August 11th, and it's called a Sturgeon Moon. The sturgeon is one of the oldest species on the planet, and so this particular full moon is named after the flexibility, adaptability, even mutability that is needed in order to survive for thousands, perhaps tens or hundreds of thousands of years in some form or other. So this is particularly challenging during the Aquarius full moon because Aquarius is a fixed sign. So, and as are you, Taurus. So this is an experience that we may be feeling already, certainly before the actual full moon and post that. So the time frame of this reading is really the second half of August. That is a little artificial because we're already feeling this full moon now in the early part of August. So thank you to all of you who have liked, shared, subscribed, commented, donated, and supported me in all the ways that you do. It is deeply appreciated. And so let's get started, Taurus. Your overall energy is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is certainly a card of success. It's a card of a lot of movement, communication, messages, a lot of action, but this action is concerted. You are doing it together in community, in a collective, in a group, as part of a team, so that your efforts have a much greater impact than they would if you had done these alone. Part of the flurry of action is around marshaling this response, this target, this volley towards a particular goal. And it is because you are working in coordination with others that you are guaranteed a success. So lots of ideas, lots of communication, even maybe a multiplicity of offers coming toward you at this time. In the present, we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is really indicating a time of tremendous healing, opening of your heart, of giving to others, of balancing the needs of others with your own needs. Primarily, this is you putting yourself first, giving to yourself first, and moreover, forgiving yourself. Forgiving others is often difficult, but if we can forgive ourselves, that is part of the plan, and vice versa. If it is easier to forgive others than ourselves, then that is something we're working on. But the primary focus here is on gentle cleansing, gentle healing, gentle detoxing, gentle release and flow of energy, so that all of the changes that you desire and make, all of the efforts that you have planned are about gentleness, kindness to yourself, even playfulness, creativity, but joy. And this joy is also embedded in even the negative experiences that you've had to overcome, the obstacles, the challenges that you're facing, because there is something to be learned. There's something to be gained by every challenge that you are engaged in at this time. In your past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is indicating this again, this evaluation personally of where you've gone, where you've been, and what you are getting as a result. So this is customarily you looking at your efforts, looking at your work, looking at your business, the way you do things, and how to improve upon those so that the rewards are greater. This is also you having backed up, identified what it is that helps you to feel on purpose, that helps you to support your purpose, the things that you enjoy and love to do, the things that come easily for you, the service that you automatically engage in without thought, but applying thought and discipline to that. Putting discipline into the support of your loves, your talents, your growth, your joy, into your relationships, so that you are actually recognizing where you have not been as efficient as you could be in the past and where you can improve, working smarter rather than harder. And this is key because engaging in your love, your devotion, and this necessarily is not, it doesn't have to be the love of a thing outside of yourself. This can be a greater respect for your own potential. Unlocking that is allowing you to be more careful, deliberate about the way that you build each step in the efforts that you're making towards the completion of a project. In the past, we have the future, we have the Ten of Swords. And this is indicating to me not only a major change that is highlighted by the full moon. The full moon tends to represent a culmination of energy, a kind of climax of energy. And for you, Taurus, particularly if you have Taurus rising, Aquarius is going to be on the 10th house. The 10th house is the way others see you, how you look in the social community that you're a part of, at your job. This is in a tremendous period of change through your long-term efforts to better understand the things that you would identify as failures, as heartbreaks, as disappointments, the things that you are now, through the love that you can give to yourself, through the gentleness and forgiveness, you have been able to recognize and understand better the part that you played in any disappointments that you experienced. So as you are learning and pursuing the truth of the situation, taking responsibility for your participation in these disappointments and these failures, you're actually gaining the ability to separate yourself lovingly, gently, with care from those things that have been limiting you, have been holding you back, so that you are experiencing this tremendous flow that is being a part of your ability to let go of things that you maybe once loved, once cared about, were once tied to deeply with love. Even those bitter experiences that you can say, I release those negative energies, maybe those people that didn't mean me well, but I release them with love because I recognize now that they were in my life for a purpose, that I learned something from them, that I am where I am as a result of those experiences, and I love who I am, and I love where I am, and I love my ability to flow, to bring joy into all of my experiences, to recognize the humor and the beautiful quality of attention, care, nurturance in all activities, in all the ways that I forgive myself and support myself. I'm going to finish off your reading, Taurus, with botanical inspiration. And I have the asters, and the key words are elegance and patience. Lao Tzu says, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. This is so beautifully fitting for you Venus-ruled Taurus, who are elegant and patient. I thank you for your time, and until next time, Namaste.